Christmas morning, 1996. A ransom note is found on the staircase. A 6-year-old child is missing. Hours later, her body is discovered in the basement of her own home. This is the story of Ramsey, and it's one of America's most puzzling and heartbreaking mysteries. Welcome to True Crime Mystery. Today, we delve into a case that has captivated and horrified the public for decades. Ramsey was a vibrant 6-year-old child beauty queen, living what seemed to be an idyllic life with her family in Boulder, Colorado. But the picture-perfect image shattered on December 26, 1996. Her mother, Patsy Ramsey, called 911 in a panic, reporting her daughter missing and the discovery of a bizarre 2.5-page ransom note left on the back staircase. The note was rambling and demanded a very specific sum, $118,000, which was almost the exact amount of her father John Ramsey's recent work bonus. Police initially treated the scene as a kidnapping. Friends and family gathered at the Ramsey home to offer support, a decision that would later be heavily criticized for contaminating a potential crime scene. The kidnappers were supposed to call between 8 and a.m., but the call never came. The day wore on with a dreadful, anxious stillness. Then, around p.m., a Boulder police detective suggested John Ramsey search the house one more time. John went directly to the basement, a room that had supposedly been checked earlier. There, in a small, windowless wine cellar, he found his daughter's lifeless body. She was covered with her favorite white blanket. Her wrists were loosely bound above her head. Duct tape was across her mouth, and a nylon cord was tied around her neck, attached to a broken paintbrush handle. An autopsy would later confirm she had been struck on the head and strangled. The kidnapping theory crumbled. The crime had happened right there, inside the house. The investigation immediately spiraled into a storm of confusion and suspicion. The ransom note itself was a major point of contention. It was written on a notepad found inside the Ramsey house, with a pen that belonged to the family, experts noted. Its unusual length and strange phrasing. Was it a genuine note from an intruder, or a staged element designed to mislead investigators? Suspicion quickly fell upon the parents, John and Patsy. Why was the ransom amount so specific? Why was the note so long? Why did they allow the crime scene to be so compromised? The media frenzy was relentless, painting a picture of a dysfunctional family hiding a dark secret. The public was divided. Were these grieving parents or something more sinister? Then there was the theory involving S.'s older brother, who was only 9 at the time. Some speculated that an accidental injury during a late-night argument could have escalated, leading to a cover-up by the parents. This theory, while compelling to some, has been strongly denied by the family and has never been substantiated with hard evidence. Over the years, the case saw a parade of potential suspects and false leads. A local man obsessed with the family, a school teacher who falsely confessed from another country. Each lead ended in a dead end. Forensic evidence added another layer of complexity. Unknown male DNA was found on S. clothing. Initially, it was thought to be from an intruder, potentially exonerating the family. However, later analysis suggested it could be trace DNA, possibly from manufacturing or handling, and its connection to the crime remains inconclusive even after retesting in 2022. Decades have passed. Patsy Ramsey passed away in 2006, maintaining her innocence to the end. John Ramsey has continued to advocate for the case to be solved. Despite thousands of pages of evidence, countless interviews, and advanced DNA testing, no one has ever been charged with the murder of Ramsey. Her bright smile, once seen on pageant stages, is now an icon of innocence lost. The case remains a haunting symbol of unanswered questions, a crime scene inside a home, a ransom note that makes no sense. A family's life torn apart by tragedy and public suspicion. What really happened in that Boulder home on Christmas night? The truth, it seems, was left behind in the shadows of the basement and the mystery of who harmed. Ramsey continues to haunt America. What are your thoughts on this perplexing case? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want to explore more mysteries that keep you asking questions, make sure to subscribe to True Crime Mystery. Thanks for watching.